On the mysterious, it is the fundamental emotion which stands at the cradle of true art and true science. He who knows it not and can no longer wonder, no longer feel amazement, is as good as dead, a snuffed-out candle. I am by heritage a Jew, by citizenship a Swiss, and by makeup a human being, and only a human being. Without any special attachment to any state or national entity whatsoever. If people are good only because they fear punishment, and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. Anger dwells only in the bosom of fools. Any fool can know. The point is to understand. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. To see with one's own eyes, to feel and judge without succumbing to the suggestive power of the fashion of the day. To be able to express what one has seen and felt in a trim sentence or even in a cunningly wrought word dash. Is that not glorious? Is it not a proper subject for congratulation? To raise new questions, new possibilities, to regard old problems from a new angle, requires creative imagination and marks real advance in science. I do not at all believe in human freedom in the philosophical sense. Everybody acts not only under external compulsion but also in accordance with inner necessity. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a touch of genius, and a lot of courage, to move in the opposite direction. The only thing I did was this: in long intervals I have expressed an opinion on public issues whenever they appeared to me so bad and unfortunate that silence would have made me feel guilty of complicity. How strange is the lot of us mortals! Each of us is here for a brief sojourn. For what purpose he knows not, though he sometimes thinks he senses it. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. When I am judging a theory, I ask myself whether, if I were God, I would have arranged the world in such a way. The world is not dangerous because of those who do harm but because of those who look at it without doing anything. The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is at all comprehensible. Make everything as simple as possible, but not simpler. You have to learn the rules of the game. And then you have to play better than anyone else. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Try not to become a man of success but rather to become a man of value. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. The most powerful force in the universe is compound interest. A little knowledge is dangerous. So is a lot. God is subtle but he is not malicious. Information is not knowledge. One flower is beautiful, a surfeit of flowers is vulgar. Where there's a will there's a way. The idle man does not know what it is to enjoy rest. Great spirits have always found violent opposition from mediocrities. The man of science is a poor philosopher. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. If the facts don't fit the theory, change the facts. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. I believe in intuition and inspiration. At times I feel certain I am right while not knowing the reason. The only real valuable thing is intuition. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Creativity is intelligence having fun. I lived in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in maturity. At any rate, I am convinced that he does not play dice. I want to know God's thoughts, the rest are details. The only source of knowledge is experience.